Researchers should report reliability and validity information about the tests or scales for their own research participants. Both measures are dependent on the group being tested. It has been found out that the reliability and validity of a scale can vary depending on the sample. Therefore, it is necessary to check that each of your scale is reliable or valid with respect to your sample used in your work. In front of you, looking at the importance, I have brought a topic on composite reliability and average variance extraction, basics and estimation. So I will present this topic into two parts. In the first part, basics of composite reliability and average variance extraction will be discussed. In the second part, that is estimation, where I will show you the estimation of Cronbach Alpha and composite reliability, average variance extraction through SPSS and Excel. So I request you, don't skip this video and watch this video till the end.
Let's start the topic on composite reliability and average variance extraction. Traditionally, Cronbach Alpha has been used as a measure for internal consistency. It provides an estimate of the reliability using the intercorrelations of the observed indicator variables. While composite reliability, sometimes it is called construct reliability, provides shared variances among the observed indicators for latent construct. It also measures internal consistency of items. Then what is the common between them? The common is that both measures internal consistency reliability and both have threshold values are almost same, that is 0.7 and above. Then a question arises, why composite reliability will be preferred among the researchers nowadays than Cronbach Alpha? In case of Cronbach Alpha, the reliability is more sensitive to the number of items. Means smaller number of scale items tend to result lower reliability, while larger number of scale items tend to have higher reliability. So during the computation of CR, that is composite reliability, and AVE, average variance extractions, I will show you in SPSS how number of items in a scale affects the inter-item correlations or reliability. Second, in the case of composite reliability, what is happening here? It measures higher estimates of the reliability. With contrast to Cronbach Alpha, in many cases it has been found out that the scales with the less number of items tend to report high reliability, and in many cases it has been found out that the composite reliability is always higher than the value of Cronbach Alpha. So with these consequences, we can say that the composite reliability is a better estimate, or sometimes alternative to Cronbach Alpha. Next, AVE, average variance extraction. What is the use of it? Why we will report AVE in a research? AVE describes the convergent validity of the construct. Convergent validity means when the test correlates with its expected reference or other theoretical measures. That means when we were reporting AVE, that means we are reporting the validity of the scale that we have used in our work. For example, what is theoretical measures? What is other theoretical measures? I will tell you. Suppose smartphone addiction leads to lower adjustment among students. Suppose it has been tested, retested again, and finally we came to know that when addiction will be more or found, then definitely goal adjustment among the students will be lower, or maybe disengagement will be higher. That means this is the expected. So that's why it is called that expected reference. Okay, so next, what is average variance extractions? It is a measure of the amount of variances that is captured by a construct in relation to the amount of variances due to measurement error. Let's go to the application part. Application means here we will get to know that when a researcher use these measures. So first one is when a researcher perform factor analysis. There are two types of factor analysis: exploratory factor analysis and another one is confirmatory factor analysis. In exploratory factor analysis, what will happen when a researcher wants to know the scale's nature with respect to the sample used in the study or samples of the study. Sometimes it depends upon the rationale of the researcher. For example, a scale which is developed in Western countries need to be verify its nature again in Eastern context. There we can use factor analysis. Sometimes it is called EFA in SPSS, or in statistical it is called EFA, exploratory factor analysis. The scale may change their nature or remain same as it was in original context. Okay, so let's go to the CFA. CFA means confirmatory factor analysis. It is otherwise known as measurement model analysis. Why it is measurement model? So because the items extracted through EFA, okay, or explained to the particular factor, we will see here that item has a significant loading to the latent factor or not. That means it establishes a theory within the construct. Next is structural model. Sometimes it is called structural equation modeling. It is a structural relationship among more than two constructs in a single model. There must be a structural relations between one or more independent and dependent constructs. So here, why we are discussing about the particular issues like EFA, CFA and structural model, because here we are getting the values which establishes the relationship between two paths through a beta values, and that value will be required for the estimation of a composite reliability and a average variance extractions. So this is a table where I have performed factor analysis on goal adjustment scale, and this is a three factors have already been explained, and we will discuss the next part detail. And second one is the measurement model. Okay, this is sometimes called zero order measurement model. Okay, that means latent factor explains through different lambda by items and errors factors. So this is zero order measurement model. Because why it is zero order? Because it has only one factor only. And next that is the formula I have explained here. This is the AVE formula. This is the formula of CR. I have simplified the formula of CR like this. Okay, so we will compute CR and AVE with the help of these two formulas. And next I will move and I will discuss with you two aspects. First, I will do a factor analysis of goal adjustment scale, and I will use whether the items are really affecting to the reliability scores or not, as I said earlier.